Hey. We are back to discuss one quote. Claressa Shields. Oh, man. I'm back. Smash the like button. Yo, boy, Ego is back. Man, it feels so good to be back. I got to talk about Claressa Shields, what I witnessed over the weekend. So in this video, please allow me to do such. The only thing I ask of you guys, support the channel in any way you deem necessary, including but not limited to liking this video. Claressa. Huh? Rissa. We about to go in. Yeah, jab the like button. VI, what up? Yeah, you know what? I need y'all help. After we have a great weekend and I do great numbers, YouTube start hating on me. YouTube be hating. Bro, the watch party, we did over 40K on the watch party alone. The videos were long form videos. I'm talking 30 plus minute, hour videos. We did great viewership. Shout out to everybody who rocked with the boy. We came out the weekend with phenomenal numbers. So the better the numbers, the more I can do, the more upgrades I could do and make the streams lit. So we just getting started. YouTube, every time I have a successful weekend with y'all, they be like tripping and won't send a notification. It's like I got to reprove myself with the algorithm for whatever reason. I think we get so much traction and like flow. They be thinking it's like a scam. So they like put me on like timeout or something just to verify the views or whatever they're doing. But they be hating. We had a great weekend though. We got a Cash App with an angel number 111, $1.11. Thank you. It says make a reel showing the more knockouts, please. I don't even know what that means. Show the more knockouts. Shout out to you for your donation. I'm not quite sure what that means. A reel of the more knockouts. Yeah, I don't know. I see some people in the chat talking about a suspension. Listen, I am boxing. Stop asking me to. If I don't talk about something, there's usually a reason, right? It's that simple. I see. Please stop spamming my chat with Claressa is suspended for glove. I don't know what y'all talking about. And I've seen it before I started. I looked up her box rec. Boom. Suspended by Georgia Athletic Commission and Entertainment Commission. You see this right here? Until August 22nd. That's a couple of days from now. Right? That is standard protocol. Please get out my comment section with the foolishness. See, this is what I'm talking about when it comes to Claressa Shields content, right? Some people, they're like, oh, Ego, you be hating. I don't hate. If I want to hate, I'll make stuff up about you. I'm not going to tell the truth on you, right? But we got to be fair here. We got to be realistic. She is not suspended long term. I don't know what y'all talking about, right? So get that out of my chat. I don't know nothing about that. You guys like, and it's evident that some of the Claressa watchers, they're not hardcore boxing fans. If a fighter gets knocked out, they have a suspension. Boom. If a fighter competes, they have a suspension. That's standard boxing protocol. The reason being, even though Claressa won the fight, is she has a brief till it says August 22nd. It tells you on there, right? August 22nd. She's briefly suspended because they don't want you to be able to get in the ring if you took punches on Monday. And then some fighters are crazy enough, they'll take a fight on Friday. You know what I mean? So for your brain, they just give you a little time to rest. So again, I'm here to tell the truth no matter what it is. I don't make content where I'm just arbitrarily throwing. I don't have to, like, the thing is, the Claressa content, she does enough stuff on her own. I don't have to like fabricate anything. It's that simple. I'm not like a T channel. I'm not a gossip channel. I'm not National Enquirer. Everything, and I guess I don't got a chance to warm up. Y'all just want to get in the conversation. I mean, we could do it like that too. I would like to be able to warm up though, warm the voice up. But I'm not on here lying on Claressa. That's not what I get on here and do. So please stop leaving the same comment, spamming the chat, or you'll be removed. I don't know nothing about her being suspended for no glove or whatever y'all talking about. So go somewhere else with that, because that don't have nothing to do with me. And I got to draw my line in the sand because some of y'all be getting everybody confused, right? Be like, oh, Ego said this. So I ain't saying nothing about nothing, no glove or nothing. So don't get me crossed up in whatever else y'all going. Anybody else, if they made the content, that's good. More power to them. That's on them. I'm here to talk about what I want to talk about, and hopefully you guys can resonate. I don't know nothing about no glove. I don't know nothing about no suspension, long-term and cheating and all that. I never said that. So don't bombard me with a million comments. Before I even started, y'all was leaving comments about glove. I'm not here. And in this stream, I'm about to cook Claressa for some things, but I'm gonna give her some credit too for a couple of things. So again, I'm my own entity. I'm not connected to anybody, right? So you're getting my intellectual property. Anything said outside of this safe space, I don't know nothing about it. Real man. And for me, I think like I said, Claressa do enough boneheaded stuff to the point where I don't gotta make nothing up about her. You dig? Like, why would I have to make something out if she just keep doing weird stuff? Like, see, this is what I'm gonna teach y'all how to. I'm gonna teach y'all how to YouTube, bro. When you YouTube, you don't gotta create the story. All I gotta do is report the story and give my opinion on it. I'm not making the news. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like some people like want to be so involved, they start making up stuff. I don't know. I don't know nothing about whatever else y'all talking about. Trust me, I got a great show for y'all, as always. But yeah, someone said keep it factual. Absolutely. Absolutely. But I will cook Claressa, but I'm just not gonna lie on her and say a bunch of stuff. Like, even after I did the watch party, some people like fake fight, rigged fight. Did you see her opponent? What are you all talking about, bro? What are y'all talking about? It didn't look rigged at all. Claressa rigged that left hook on that chin. Like, to me, this was hurtful to the sport. That's why I don't partake in that. She won fair and square. There's a flip side to that, but I'm not gonna say it's a fixed fight. The girls, like, in my opinion, the opponent sucked. That's what that was. It didn't have nothing. Claressa's a great fighter, and her opponent not so much. It didn't look rigged. It looked like a mismatch. That's two different things. When you say it's rigged, you're implying that she had to like cheat and all that. I think Claressa's good enough and great enough a fighter. She don't have to cheat to beat somebody like that. You know what I mean? People are like, oh, it was a rigged fight. I didn't see it that way. So again, if you don't like my commentary, go that away. Ego's channel crack-a-lacking. Man, we out here getting it. I'm riding around, now I'm getting it. Ride around, now I'm getting it. I didn't see it being no rig fight. Claressa rigged them combos up, and the girl had no defense. You don't really have to cheat and rig with a girl who don't move her head. Again, real boxing stuff, though. The girl didn't have no head movement, no defense. It was taking punches. And again, I don't have to like fabricate nothing. I don't got to have like some wicked storyline. The bottom line, Claressa's a great fighter. I've never seen. This is the thing. Now I'm about to cook. Y'all want me to work? Okay, yeah. Hold on, we got some money. The money keep coming in. Hold on, we got some money. So I got to get to the money. You know, my boy David H sent $25 in the PayPal. Yeah, dig. We got a $25 PayPal donation. You dig? Okay. Yeah, start me off right. When the money come in, then I'm really gonna cook. David said, I'm still here. You know the vibes. I'll see you after work. Man, shout out to David. David H always be coming through. Whether he can watch it in real time or watch the video on demand, I suppose you guys do the same thing. Okay, now that was funny. Apex, now that was funny. This man, the man said the Guo versus the Guani. That's the energy I'm on. Okay, yeah, give me more of Apex. Give me more with Apex, bro. This man said the Guo versus the Guani. That's what this boils down to. Bro, you fought this old ass lady. Yeah, the Gwenny. That's what it is. You know, oh, it was rigged. It ain't rigged. She fought Miss Doubtfire. Hello. Oh no, Daniel. It was a run by fruitin'. Bro, that's what that was about. Claressa got hands, and she fought the Gwenny. She fought Fran Dresser, the nanny, and all that. Now, yeah, Apex, yeah, that's what I'm talking about. See, again, I'm not going to lie. Claressa got hands. She got hands. She working on her craft. She pulled counter in and stuff. She got hands. See, I don't got to lie on the girl. I'm never going to do that. She got hands. It just so happens Miss Doubtfire don't. She fought this old ass Crocodile Dundee daughter. Now that's a knife. That's why it looked like that. Bro, you not, nah. That's why she fought Steve Irwin daughter. And that's why it looked like that. Because Claressa does have hands. And she out here fighting Crocodile Hunter. Yeah, Roy is one of the most venomous snakes in the world. Woman attempt to toy it up. Bro, that's why it looked like that. You just fought some random Australian wallaby. You fought a wallaby, mate. You bloke. Yeah, that's why she fought a kangaroo, a Joey. That's why the fight looked like that. I predicted it to a T. They wanted Claressa to get that little fourth knockout. Didn't I tell y'all that? Now that's a knife. Now that's a knife. Didn't I tell you it was a knife? Didn't I tell you it was Crocodile Dundee's daughter? Didn't I tell you it was Bayou Billy? Huh? Didn't I tell you she was fighting Miss Doubtfire? Huh? Yeah. Oh, you called me a liar, bro. I predicted it. So okay, now I'm about to cook y'all because now I'm getting mad. DeGuo fought DeGuani. That's what this boils down to. She went to Atlanta to fight DeGuani. And she looked trash, bro. Not Claressa. I'm talking about DeGuani looked trash to me. Eric H, what up? So, here's the thing I love about my job. This is pretty rich. Y'all got to pay attention. Okay, we're going to break down the weekend. I told you guys everything about this fight leading up to the fight, right? I picked Claressa. I said she was for sure going to win. I said the Gwanny, aka K Scott or Mary Kate Nashley, whatever her name is, had no chance. She was going to need a miracle to win. Go back. The content's still up. I told you the girl had limited competition as a pro. I told you the girl has 0 knockouts, a 0% pro knockout, 5 little wins, 1 loss to Delcy Robinson, who Tam Tebow or whatever just beat in 5-6 fights in the first time she fought her. It took Kaye Scott twice to beat her. Bro, she just wasn't that. Right? I told you she had about 80 fights, amateur and pro, and 1 knockout. So what did you guys, and then you got this stupid ass quote stands, and they like, oh yeah, ego, what do you have to say for yourself? What do you have to say for yourself now? I'm saying I'm still popping off. I'm still saying everything I said before. I ain't never picked Kaye Scott. Get out of here. I told you what the fight was going to look like. Claressa's a great fighter. My commentary and my criticism has never been about can Claressa Shields box. It's all this other dumb stuff she do outside the ring. I ain't never picked Kaye Scott and said she gonna pull off an upset. Some of y'all might have been hoping that or wanting, you know what I mean? But it never came from me. So it's funny to see the idiotic quote stands. Hey, ego, what do you have to say for yourself? I'm saying what I said before. Trash. Because I didn't like the matchup. Ain't nobody asked for this fight. I ain't asked for no dang Kaye Scott. So that's that. Claressa won. Congratulations. Good job. You beat the crocodile hunter daughter. Amazing. What you want me to say? I'm about to get loose. I'm about to let loose on y'all. Y'all got to get my likes up. I'm about to let loose. Yeah, so anyway, kill the noise. People trying to act like a bunch of people were picking Kaye Scott. You buffoons. Ain't nobody was picking that girl. In fact, before the fight, I put up a poll. You see that? Look. It literally says at the top, Kaye Scott, and I word my stuff a specific way, right? Let me move that. I gave you all the options. You see where it says Kaye Scott by knockout, massive upset. Why would I put that? Why would I put massive upset? Because for her to win, it would have been a massive upset. And 49%, we'll just round up to the nearest whole number. 50% of you said that she has no shot and Claressa's going to knock her out. So within 1 minute, I packed y'all up. All the people like gloating because the GWOAT won. Nobody expected Kaye Scott to win. There might have been some people hating and like hoping that Kaye Scott won, but nobody actually that I've seen over here was picking her to win. They knew the drill. And my poll showed you that. 50% of the people picked Claressa by knockout. Period. So people running around, oh, what do you have to say? I'm still talking what I was talking before. Nothing's changed. Oh my God. Stop sending. Oh my God. I know I'm not trying to blame you because you just probably joined. Claressa suspended for failing to remove the gloves. Again, I never said that. That's not true. I never heard nothing about that. I just went over it. Let me take that off the screen because I don't even want that associated with my channel because I never said that, right? And I'm not trying to disrespect y'all, but don't send me any money if it's about that because you're just wasting your time. I'm not in that. I don't know nothing about that. To my knowledge, Boxingego, she has a routine, customary, random protocol suspension. That happens to all boxers. All boxers. Gervonta Davis or whoever. Canelo, they're going to have a suspension so you don't fight back to back without resting. So, again, I don't know nothing else. Don't waste your time. And if people keep spamming my chat with other channels and you're just going to be removed. I don't know nothing about that. That is not true to my knowledge. Shout out to Lydell White for the $5. See, this is where you gotta kind of put the internet in its place, because the internet, this why I'm an Aries, so I only know how to be one way. I'm blunt. I'm straightforward, straight shooter, steak and potato. I'm not going to drag Claressa for stuff she didn't do. I'll drag her or anybody else for stuff they did. So please, I'm imploring you, if you want to talk about that, go to other pages or whatever platforms that might be talking about that. I have no comment on it. I have no commentary to give you about some hand glove or whatever. Glove didn't get taken off and suspension. She won the fight. It's that simple. I'm not doing that. So again, feel free to leave if that's what you came to talk about, because that don't got nothing to do with me. So can I get back to my show? Yes or no? Can I get back to my show? What I came to talk about? Or do we have to keep going over this like little kids? I'm gonna let the fans pick. Can I get back to my show and talk about what I have for you guys? I'm not here to talk about other people's opinion. I don't care about nobody else's opinion. I've been doing boxing this long. I don't even watch boxing content. Like, you know what I mean? Like videos and stuff. I don't. So I don't know what anybody else says. Y'all be the ones with the extra time of listening to what this person said and this person, and you coming back and trying to report it to me. Why do I need to listen to anything else when I'm the reporter? I know what's going on. Ebony Dancer, what up? So I don't know. If I didn't say it, then it don't have nothing to do with me. So please refrain from telling me about anybody. That's not shade to anybody. I don't know who said it. I don't know who did it, but it don't got nothing to do with me. And it don't have nothing to do with what I have for my show. Now, y'all said to keep going. Yeah, the people saying the fight was rigged. I didn't see it that way. This was a cherry pick to me, and I told you that before she even stepped in the ring with her, right? It was a cherry pick. That's what this boils down to. The female boxing talent pool is some trash in the higher weight classes. I'm trying to help y'all learn about boxing. I'm not going to lie about nobody. I'm going to give you my honest opinion. That's what this boils down to. Claressa is great and extremely good, but the downside is the other girls that are ranked in the higher weight classes aren't. So yeah, Claressa going to look like a superstar because there's not much competition in it's just the luck of the draw. She has a bigger frame or weighs this much, and the other girls that are weighing this much haven't worked on their craft or haven't been boxing as long, whatever. So yeah, Claressa cooking most people in the higher weight classes. It is what it is. You know what I mean? So on one hand, I can't blame Claressa for her competition lacking, but I can't omit it either. I can't act like she fighting these incredulous fights with stacked talent like Papoose. This man got on there and was talking about, shout out to Janice. I appreciate you. It says, I'll be back. Shout out to Janice. Okay. This is what I have a problem with. If you say Claressa's a great fighter, I think so too. I have never said otherwise. So I have no problem with that. But the problem is, Claressa included, they keep trying to put her with Muhammad Ali and Floyd Mayweather. That's where it's a little bit different because, like, yeah, for females maybe, but female boxing is on a curve. It is not like men's boxing because Floyd, to get to 50-0, he had to fight some real dogs, bigger than him, stronger than him. This man Papoose literally posted, "Oh, they discrediting all of Claressa's opponents like they did Floyd." Disney. Oh my God, bro. Get him out of here. Get him. He said he a diehard boxing fan. Don't ever compare who Claressa's fighting to Floyd Mayweather, bro. When did Floyd, at any age since he been Money Mayweather, when he was 31 or older, when did he fight somebody who had 7 fights? Come on, bro. When did Floyd fight somebody who was 5-1-1, 30 years plus, where he was 30 years old, in the game for 15, 18 years, and he fighting somebody with 7? Stop it. Like, stop. See, that's where I gotta straighten out the boxing conversation. That's where y'all need some straightening. Talking about, oh man, y'all did this to Floyd. Bro, stop. And I'm gonna explain to y'all. Y'all want me to get my boxing bag and really explain to y'all? I'll really cook y'all, man. Come on. So, Google it if you don't believe me. Floyd Mayweather, after he beat Pacquiao, 2015, and it's off the top of my dome. I'm like the boxing encyclopedia. Look up everything. He fought Pacquiao May 2015. I don't need no notes. I don't need no cue cards. It's up in here. May 2015, he fought Pacquiao, beat him. Made Pacquiao look stupid. It's up to my promoter, Bob Adam. He showed me, right? He beat Pacquiao. To close out his Showtime contract, the final fight, he fought Andre Berto. If you look it up, that fight, Floyd was the favorite over Berto. And it was similar odds to Claressa versus Kaye Scott, right? Here's the difference. Andre Berto is a former champion. A former champion. Right? At the point, Floyd was older than Andre Berto. Berto's record was like crazy. He didn't have no 7 fights. That's the difference. Claressa fighting at 30-1. She fighting some Australian lady with 7 fights and a loss already. Floyd being a 30-1 favorite and Berto being an underdog, it wasn't that Berto was bad. It's just Floyd was really that nice and he had just beaten Pacquiao. That's why. So it's completely different. Is completely different when we're talking about men's boxing and women's boxing. That's the discrepancy. Floyd being Floyd and being that good, he's fighting people who are amazing and arguably could beat other guys in the division. They just couldn't beat him. Claressa Shields fought this girl, Kaye Scott, and she's just like unknown. And that's the thing. That's the thing about it. Put Kaye Scott, if they could be the same gender, put a Kaye Scott in there with Andre Berto and see what Berto do to her. You see what I'm saying? So it's just it's different. So people are I get it. They're trying to give Claressa credit, but they doing too much. They ad-libbing too much. We got $10 from Africa's Lives Matter. You could tell the biased groupies, the Shield stands, were trashing Bum Lovkin for fighting Camille Says Meta, soft punching nobody. Shields' resume, other than Franchon and Hannah Gabriel, is real weak. She got the Golovkin effect. There we go. Now we get into the boxing stuff. Now we get into shout to Africa's Lives Matter. Yeah, this is the thing. What Kamal just said, 100% true. You guys, there's so many double standards, it's not funny, right? people love to hate on Gervonta Davis. They're like, why'd he fight Ryan Garcia? Ryan was undefeated and bigger than him and got power and speed. Why did he fight Frank Martin? He da-da-da-da. Frank Martin was undefeated and a thinker and got power and speed. Oh, he fought Barrios. Barrios was bigger and later became a champion. Why did he fight Rolly? All these people that Tank fought are better per capita than a K. Scott. But Claressa is like, in my opinion, overly being praised for these weak ass. You're 31 and you're fighting someone 42. Now, whatever. Cool. That's what you got. But Chris Cyborg, that would have been, she's 40, 41, right around there. At least she got power and she sparred you. And outside of Amanda Nunes, she pretty much got a chin. Right? So me and Kamal would have preferred that fight. Right? Hannah Gabriel, shout out to my girl Hannah Gabriel. She dropped Claressa. They were supposed to rematch. She allegedly popped dirty, and then it came back, and people don't talk about this. Her popping dirty was later, it was proven, just like Claressa. Remember when Claressa popped for marijuana, and then they re-examined it, and then they said, hey, okay, she didn't fail. They didn't give no explanation. With Hannah Gabriel, they gave an explanation. They gave an explanation of how it happened. Claressa had the marijuana thing. They didn't really tell us why it was reversed. They just said, oh, it was tampered test. And then Michigan Commission just changed it, right? But they try to stain up Hannah Gabriel's name and make her look like a drug cheat. And Claressa never revisited that fight. So if you're going to fight someone 40, why not fight Hannah Gabriel? Kamal just said Hannah is beautiful. Absolutely. Absolutely she is. You know what I mean? So we're talking about different things, man. Claressa, she could fight. She looks like she's working on her game. But at the same time, to me, to really stamp what you are, here's the thing, the paradox that Claressa's in. Claressa is a talent. She is great. But if we can't see you fight the upper echelon, all your fights are going to look like that. And that's the problem that Kamal Oz and Boxingego have with the situation. We're not saying she's not really good. We're saying she does goofy stuff outside the ring, but we're saying you're really good. Fight someone at least with a hint of danger. You still might beat them. You still might be able to beat them, but at least fight someone with a hint of danger. Like, you guys accept anything from this girl, Claressa, bro. You guys accept anything. She pick a random Australian who looks slow, clunky, uncoordinated. Like, it looked like her knees, she looked knock-kneed. She came out, and y'all, it was the perfect cherry pick for Claressa Shields. Let me break it down. Yeah. I'm gonna tell you why it was the perfect, because it was a blonde hair, blue eye, white chick that was bigger than Claressa Shields, that had the OF and had some muscles, built like Van Damme and Universal Soldier. Yeah. Try again. You're discharged. Sorry. You know what I mean? She had the Van Damme muscles. Because of my big legs and karate, I can do the splits. No problem. Right? She built like double impact. And casuals, to a casual, they're like, oh, she bigger, muscles, she got power. That's why it was the perfect cherry pick. But I told you before the fight, she really don't have power. That's why she has, in 80 fights, amateur and pro, 1 knockout. That's why 7 fights as a pro, now 8. She has 0 knockouts. She has not knocked anyone out. Y'all don't know boxing. People were going, so Claressa's younger. She's older. Claressa got 2 gold medals, more experience. She don't. So the only thing she had was optics, being built like that. But that does being built in brolic doesn't translate to power. Tim Bradley was built like that, but he wasn't knocking people out. Now, I told you, I really do this boxing stuff. I really do it. So I'm gonna give you guys an example that some people they may not have heard about. Y'all want an example? Type the word example. I'm gonna give y'all an example of of what K. Scott looked like to me. If y'all want that, type example, smash the like button. Now I'm about to cook y'all and school y'all on boxing. If y'all want the example, type example. Okay. There was this Mexican fighter, right? Somebody said I'm nervous. Nah, I got y'all. Don't be nervous. I got this.
There are boxers who both come.
There's a Mexican fighter that was a lawyer, right?
Including 9 by way of.
Not him. This is K. Scott, his opponent. Watch right here.
He weighed in at.
There's a guy named Jorge Kuwagi. That's who she looked like. The whole fight, this is what I'm thinking in my head. He had fake muscles, like, I don't know, he had like muscle implants. You see him. He had like synthol in his arms or something. That's how she looked to me. So this guy was like an attorney, a lawyer, and he had this fake record of like 11-11, and they were saying he was a boxer, and he was like supposed to be a knockout artist. And then when you watch him fight, you like, what the heck? All the muscle. Watch.
194 pounds.
Bro, look up the name. This K. Scott. Watch.
You have been given instructions. Touch glove. Touch glove.
This how K. Scott look.
And here we.
Bro, look at his body. Look at his body, dog. Come on, bro. I'm going to show y'all. This is how stiff and sorry K. Scott looked. Watch.
All by knockouts. Pero sakit daw, medyo methodical lumaban. Medyo awkward, ano?
Yeah. He has not fought for 10 years. Oh.
Man, oh my. Man, hell no. Hell no. Did y'all see that hook? Hell nah. Did y'all see, bro? He, bro, I'll get a needle and pop that boy's chest, bro. That's how K. Scott was fighting the whole fight, bro. Like a big stiff idiot, just getting punched on. Straight Jorge Kuwagi. The whole time I'm watching Claressa, that's all I seen is K. Kuwagi out here. Bro, he looked horrible. Watch the hook. Look at this hook, bro. Watch how slow.
Medyo methodical lumaban. Medyo awkward, ano?
Yeah. He has not fought for 10 years. Oh.
He dropped him off that. Bro, that hook took 2 to 5 business days to land. He gonna get dropped off of that. Man, he ain't got power like that. He that hurt? Come on, bro. That's K. Scott. Straight Kuwagi. Look, he trying to finish him. Look.
Said Kuwagi is a fraud.
Ah! Bro, this is how K. Scott looked the whole fight to me. Bro, them punches taking 2 to 5 business days to land. Stop. Come on, y'all.
In the crowd.
Ay, naku.
But believe it or not,
Bro, she was pushing her punches the same way the whole fight. And y'all want me to be like, oh, she the GOAT.
He throws punches in slow motion.
Bro, the commentator said he throw punches in slow motion.
medyo napaka-awkward nga, no?
Awkward niya. But he's a lawyer. He's a law graduate.
Law graduate. At tinigil na.
Then they gonna stop the fight. Bro, and what did he do? And then they just stopped the fight. And my boy Kawagi, he was 11-0 with 11 knockouts. So he had a better record than K. Scott too, for the record.
He's a law graduate.
Law graduate. At
Bro, how was that a knockout? That's who Claressa fought. I don't care. Trash. The whole thing was trash. Stop. Like, I'm done talking about it, bro. That looks straight like Kawagi. Now, listen. I promise you, I was trying to let Claressa live. Right? I wanted to. Because I was like, you know, if she won, let her do it. But she kept talking. So now I got to just be the truth. That event was trash, bro. From top to bottom, it was trash. The bouncers, that was all right. That was mid. Big Lex, I give her props. But outside of that, that card was trash. Stop playing with me, bro. Stop playing. Y'all like, oh, she sold out. I seen a dog in the crowd, bro. They was giving tickets to dogs. They had pound puppies and actual Doberman pinchers in the crowd. And y'all like, oh, she sold out, y'all. Oh, she the GOAT. She sold. Bro, I seen a literal dog. I seen kids. They went to a McDonald's play place and gave out Rissa tickets. Y'all want some of these? The kids from Boys in the Hood. Y'all want to see a dead body? They was in there. The youthful doughboy was in there. Literal kids were in the crowd. And y'all like, oh, she a superstar. She sold it all out. All right, bro. That see, I was trying to let y'all live, but now y'all doing too much. Y'all could have just been like, she a good fighter, but now you trying to insult my intelligence. I don't like that, bro. This was the morning of the fight. How she sold out in a matter of hours when it looked like a damn crip meeting. The morning of the fight. And I knew you guys were going to try some bull, so I took a video and I took a screenshot the morning of the fight because I knew y'all were going to try it. I knew you guys were going to try this with me, so I took a screenshot. How she sold out, but the morning of the fight, huh? You see all the blue. You see Dub C, Snoop Dogg, all them, all the Crips. Blueface. Yeah, all right? Look like a damn Crip convention. But then, yeah, see, that's what I'm saying. You give people an inch, they want to take a mile. Oh, she brought Floyd out. I'm pretty sure Floyd's cool with Lemmy and Zeus, and I think they paid him. That's my opinion. My personal opinion. Oh, Shakur was there. Who cares? Who cares? Floyd Mayweather said that Shakur was his son in baby money, and he bragged about it. What 30-year-old man is bragging because somebody said you his son? Bro, this generation is chopped. Floyd called me baby money. Bro, to me, that would be an insult. That ain't no man gonna call me no baby money. Remember on Creed, where he's like, what's up, baby Creed? Michael B. Jordan got offended by it, right? Remember I think it was the first Creed. I think it might have been Tone Trump. He's like, yeah, what's up, baby Creed? He's like, don't call me that. So how a damn fake boxer movie take offense to baby anything, but Shakur, he gloating about it. Ray J and Orlando Brown look like the Nutty Professor. Facts. Listen, Now I'm about to cook y'all. How come Creed didn't even like being called Baby Creed, but Shakur over here like, yeah, Floyd called me Baby Money. Don't call me no Baby Money. I wouldn't like that. I ain't nobody baby. Right? So you got, Claressa brought all the stars out. It was a great event. It was a ghetto event. Why are y'all lying though? Why y'all like to lie to me and act like I'm the crazy one? Oh man, it was star-studded. Bro, it was ghetto. I seen ghetto gremlins and dogs and kids in a horrible show with horrible audio, bad production value. And y'all like, oh man, it was amazing. Bro, the boy Orlando Brown looked like Damon Wayans in the Great White Hype movie. Come on, bro. Y'all got to stop playing with me, man. Tell me that ain't the same energy as Damon Wayans when he came in the Great White Hype out of retirement. Come on, bro. So we just didn't see the same thing. Huh? We just view the world differently. Huh? Bro, same energy. Look at his stomach. Did Claressa make boxing look good? And this dude out here with a pot belly? Boxing Granny say he out here looking like Fred G. Sanford. Yeah, Elizabeth, this the big one. Yeah, he out here looking like Red Fox. You only left to swallow. Well, swallow it and shut the fuck up. Yeah, he out here looking like Sanford and Son with a Damon Wayans belly, looking like the whole pigs that the Hawaiians cook at the luau. And y'all talk, oh yeah, this was a good event. Yeah, she put on for boxing. Did we watch the same event? On a damn, homie, we can squabble right now. Did we watch the same event, cuz? Bro, I gotta get real California on y'all. Did we watch the same on the dead ones, bro? Did we watch the same event, cuz? Bro, please let me know. Did we watch the same thing? Please let me know, cause y'all the way it was a great event. Okay, we got Rican sent $10. PD Rican, thank you. Yeah, the Cash App lines are open. We got $10 for PD Rican. Let's go. Shout out to you. The Cash App lines are open. Stop playing with us, bro. Orlando Brown looked like an outer shape Wanda Sykes. I'm done. Bro, that's what I'm saying. These people like they doing too much and then act like I'm the bad guy for keeping it real. So whatever, I'll be the bad guy. I ain't never cared about that. I don't care what people think. Y'all talking about, it was a good event. It was great. It uplifted the sport of boxing. It uplifted? Bro, Orlando Brown in the second round was fighting like me, myself, and Irene. That uplifted boxing? Bro, he was tweaking. That uplift. Come on, bro. Bro, what? Claressa did put on for boxing? He was out here wilding. Y'all just. I hate the internet, blood. I hate the internet. I literally do. You guys just accept anything. Yeah. What was that? What was that? Oh, Claressa, she put on a hell of an event. All right. Bro. Bro, I'm about to get off. I'll be the villain. What am I watching, bro? Great event. And he still got punched. Ray J said, "Ha ha!" Like, how you do all that and still get rocked, bro? And Ray just connected one. And clipped him. Y'all accept anything, bro. Bro, same energy. Look, that ain't that what Jim Carrey did? Look, I'm tripping though. How is that not the same move? I called it day one when I seen that. How? That was his power-up move? Come on, bro. Y'all be like, yeah, Claressa saved boxing. Okay. She saved boxing with that. I can't, bro. I hate the internet. And then when I say this stuff, oh, you're just being a big fat meanie. You're a hater. You're a hate. Orlando Brown looked like Danny DeVito in Batman Returns. I played this stinking city like a heart from hell. Bro, he looked like DeVito. I played this stinking city like a heart from hell. It's not like you was in there with Anthony Joshua. You were in there with Ray J. I can't believe this, bro. Y'all like the event was a success. Your version of success and mine might be different. Why was Orlando crouched down? I don't know what he was on. He thought he was on That's So Raven or something. I don't know what was going on, bro. That was insane. He was out here tweaking and the crowd hyping it. Oh, Hercules. How do you do all that in the second round and still lose? You did all that to lose? Oh my goodness, bro. I ain't going front. I gotta put the AC on. I got the app for the thermostat. Bro, that Orlando Brown got me sweating. I can't even hold you. That Orlando Brown got it hot. I gotta put the AC on. That power move, doing that, yeah. I think y'all should go to the gym and do that. Cause I think I burned some calories. God dang, it's hot in here. Bro, I swear it's hot. It's hot than a bit. It got hot all of a sudden. Whoo! I had to put that AC on. But it's like 90 something degrees out here and I didn't have my AC on. I'm tripping. Oh my gosh, that stupid Orlando Brown thing. Bro, they had dogs up in there. She sold out with dogs, with canines? Claressa sold out with dogs. They counted the dogs too? Bro, look, Clifford in there. They counted that as a ticket sale. Bro, they had Boomer, DMX dog up in there, and they gonna count it as a person. They had dogs and cats up in there. Oh, $16K. Man, that's a Cocker Spaniel. That's a Pomeranian. What are you talking about, bro? That was trash. Let's see if it made profit though. Y'all better hope I don't get that commission report. I'm a cooker. We gonna see if it made money in that when that commission report come out. They legit had dogs. Man, y'all gonna pay for this Orlando Brown swag. My goodness. I didn't think it was that hot. I also got a beaming light on me. I got lights on me. Bro, that's what it is. I didn't have my AC on. Y'all gonna pay for that. These lights, trying to perform. See what I do for y'all? I'll be trying to perform on these lights, bro. These lights, I feel so hot. That Orlando Brown, I think it was that little move. It got it mad hot in here, bro. Y'all finna pay for that. Yeah, okay. I'm feeling better already. Shout out to Michelle, sent $20. Yeah, I told y'all finna pay for that. It got me all hot talking about this stupid card. Michelle, $20. Claressa called Remy Ma washed up. Nope, papoose it. Man, okay. I'm going to give y'all a few minutes to get the likes up. That's a great segue to something else I want to talk about. We're going to talk about Claressa. Yeah, I ain't said enough about her. So, 45 seconds to a minute or so on the clock. Please run the likes up. Leave your best comments. I'm going to just be sitting back, getting a little drinky drink. And then I'm about to cook Claressa. I'm about to cook your girl. I don't care if she won the fight or not. What that mean? You could be a winner and a loser at the same time. Don't let that go over your head. She a good little fighter, but she be doing too much. Okay. He said you already cooking. I'm cooking under these lights from that damn Orlando. Yeah, I'm cooking in that way too. Bro. I'm cooking for real. These lights got me cooked. Hey, I might turn one of these off. Yeah. I don't know. I gotta calm down my body. Cause I'm an Aries, so I'm a fire sign. So I'm like getting mad and hot and lights. There's too much going on right now. Y'all need to cool me off. I need a Slurpee. Pause. Okay. I try to give this girl Claressa credit where it's due. You know what I mean? Then she always do the most, and then I'm like, man, ain't no way though. Right? This girl put out a tweet and said Remy Ma is a washed up rapper. Y'all gotta get her, man. Cause if y'all don't get her, I'm gonna get her. Remy is a washed up rapper, huh? Claressa is fake. She could be a good fighter, but I believe she's fake. You came into the live hot. Calm down. I'm trying so bad. Let me calm. That Orlando Brown jittery, because I'm not on crack. So that jittery stuff he was doing got me all hot. Bro, I can't do them fiend moves and stuff at this. I don't do drugs. So it take a lot when you when you ain't on nothing and you gotta do them moves he was doing under these bright ass lights. Okay, so if you're just joining, she said that Remy's washed. First of all, you were the one in her inbox where she washed it in when you were begging for fashion tips because you dressed like Adam Sandler. Oh, penguin, let's go to the zoo. He'll treat you respectable life. Bro, when you was out there dressing like Adam Sandler and you needed fashion tips, you know what I mean? Oh, conditioner. Oh, shampoo is better. Oh, Veronica Vaughn want to touch the hind. Bro, when you was out here dressing like Sandler, you wasn't saying that. I think Mortal Kombat's a pretty good game. But personally, I like Donkey Kong. Donkey Kong sucks. You know something? You suck. You out here dressing like that. Oh, Claressa Shields. Pee in the bed. It's the coolest. Disneyland. Disneyland. Oh, I love the way he say that. Say it again. Disneyland. Disneyland. Bro, that's Claressa. Whoever Adam Sandler in the Bulletproof, remember when they're in the car? And he's like, yeah, I'm taking my cousin to Disneyland. Disneyland. And then he was like, oh, it's so cute. I love the way he said it. Say it again. Disneyland. That's Claressa Shields. Her papoose go to Disneyland. I know too many. I know way too many movies, bro. Yeah, the water boy at Shields. Yeah, I mean Claressa Boucher. Disneyland. Oh man. So you were begging her for fashion tips. You reached out to her and then tried to like, bro, you're never gonna win this one. You ask for fashion tips and then later pop out with this girl's man. You're cooked. Anybody else who don't admit that, you just don't want to tell the truth. If you had someone that fake befriended you and then popped out with your significant other, you would be mad, yes or no? I'll wait. See, this is what I'm talking about. You got people and they be like, oh, why are people not calling her the Guo? And why being a champion, being the Guo ain't just what you do in the ring. It's also how you conduct yourself. Unfortunately for Claressa, she has made her name synonymous with BS outside of the ring, even to the point where it's more so about the outside of the ring stuff. So you got all these goofs that'll be like, oh, why do people care about her copying outfits and stuff? Because she said people are copying her. Because she allegedly hates these girls like Franchon Cruz and Alicia Baumgartner and Layla Ali, and she be copying all of them. You like this what gets me about the quote stance. They'll do all this fake defending of Claressa, but then the stuff that me or other bloggers are saying constructively, they'll skip all of that and just say, oh, but why do you guys care about her dating life? Why do you guys care about the outfit? No. We not doing that. Did Layla take Claressa's soul because she ain't the same? I told y'all it was either getting with Papoose or Layla Ali. Whatever happened first, you've been cooked ever since. We not doing that. We not doing that. Bro, I promise you, none of these people would face to face have these debates with me because they would get cooked. You understand? It's easy to disregard everything she's doing and say, hey, why y'all hating on her? Oh, she a black woman. No, we're not doing that, bro. Like, first of all, that rationale don't even make sense. Why have you never heard Boxingego talk down or constructive criticism on Sha'Carri Richardson, Asia Wilson, Simone Biles, Venus and Serena Williams? You guys are idiots, bro, and I'm going to pack all y'all up. I'm going to pack all the idiots up. We just in one little fail swoop. There's a reason why no other black woman athlete is getting the type of venom that Claressa's getting. I ain't never said nothing negative about Asia Wilson, Angel Reese, Sha'Carri Richardson. When have you ever heard me say, I'll pay someone $10K right now if you post a video. Even when Sha'Carri had the marijuana stuff, I didn't care about that. Her mama died. You ain't never heard me, I'ma pack up Sha'Carri Richardson, y'all. You ain't never heard it. So at this point, y'all got to ask yourself what changed. Like, why her? Right? Y'all don't want to hold her accountable. You guys want to separate the great athlete from all the other bullshit she do. But y'all don't do that to R. Kelly. R. Kelly's, in my opinion, R. Kelly's more proven in his field than Claressa Shields is. Meaning, as a musician, R. Kelly got more seminal moments of elite songwriting and performing and hits and Grammys than Claressa do. But when you become a monstrosity, it gets to a point where you can't just separate R. Kelly from the music. Some people, maybe not everybody, some people are going to have to add that into the conversation. Like, and that's the danger. And Claressa created that, right? People could play all these games and stuff, but you're not addressing what she's doing. You just, oh man, she did this. Oh, why do people care about her personal life? Do you think I give a about Claressa Shields' fake boyfriend scenario? Or whatever? I don't care. But you're a public figure, and you continue to do and say stupid stuff and hoist this muff up in and play all these games. That's why your relationship is on the chopping block, right? And I can prove everything I'm saying. Y'all want me to prove it? Tony Rich. I'll give you $10,000 if you can find 2 to 3 negative videos that I made about Claressa and Tony Rich. 10K. Good luck. It should be free money, right? Like, oh, ego, you're gossiping T. Okay. How come when she was with Tony Rich longer than she's probably been with Papoose, collective years wise, she turned pro in 2016? I ain't never made no video about them. You know why? Because he wasn't a star. I think she knew that. Like, he wasn't, I'm not disrespecting Cuz, but I'm saying he wasn't like a known person, and you weren't getting picked up in the blogs, and you weren't really acting mania. You weren't doing all this extra stuff. You see what I'm saying? So there would be no reason for me to chime in. But when you make your relationship so Front Street and do all this goofy stuff and keep talking about my man, and make it all about Pap, and I'm gonna keep saying his name while you eating and you eat disgusting. Yeah, that's why people are talking about that. We don't give about that. Pap, like, for real, when Pap was with Remy, I ain't made no video about that. I didn't care. They were happy. They were together. They did their thing. That was it. Claressa made it about this motherfucker. I didn't care when he was with Remy. I didn't watch. I've never owned Zeus. I never watched one episode of Love and Hip Hop. Never in my life. So why would all of a sudden I got so much to say? So y'all not asking the real questions as far as I'm concerned. Claressa turned pro in 2016. I was at her fight. Got an interview with her and everything. Why would I wait 9 years to hate on her if I'm a hater? See, this why I don't know about other people. This why they can't do it to Boxingego. I got stripes like Yankee uniforms. I've been doing this longer than most. You dig? So I've been there. I was at her first fight. I got interviews with her. A lot of people who talk about her never been in the same room with her. I have on multiple occasions. She was even at the State Farm Arena. I got it in my phone at Gervonta Davis's fight. And then she later fought at the State Farm Arena over the weekend. So again, that's why it's so easy to roll off when people, oh, you're hating. Why? I've been covering her for 2016. Why would I wait almost 10 years? We're in 2026. Why would I never said nothing negative about her until she started tripping out with this Papoose dude. So if I was a hater, why would I wait 10 years to start hating? Does that make any sense to anybody? Oh man, you always hated Claressa. Again, you're an idiot. You could type Boxingego Claressa and look up any video prior to this year or so, last couple years maybe, whenever she got with Papoose. Look up any video that predates that and then tell me what I said negative about her. I supported her MMA stuff. I was at her pro fight. I've interviewed her. I ain't never had no smoke. I ain't never had no issue. So again, ain't nobody, if you're a hater, you probably grew that way and been that way. So again, I don't know about other people. I don't know what their scenarios are, but this right here, this is why I'm untouchable in that, because I don't just wake up and I don't hate in general, but I don't wake up and my content changes. You see what I'm saying? That doesn't even make sense. If I was a hater, same thing with Crawford, right? Some people are like, oh, you're the Crawford hater. I went to more Crawford fights than you. Why would I just wake up and be like, oh, I'm hating on Crawford? Again, you don't. But what happens is these fighters, they start getting bigger and better or whatever. And then sometimes they turn to egomaniacs and start feeling the type of way, making weird choices or whatever. And then when I try to hold them accountable, or not try, when I do, that's when they get mad at me. Every time. The only people who have been mad at my channel, that's what happened. Everybody to me is a blank canvas. Everybody starts off at the same. I don't trust you. I don't distrust you. You're neutral. Everybody. That's how I get down. I can't speak for no one else. If I don't know you, I don't trust you. If I don't know you, I don't distrust you unless there's a reason for you to be in the negative. Like I heard bad things about you, or you look really seedy, or you know what I mean, something like that. That's it. So yeah, miss me with all that. Y'all gotta hold Claressa accountable for what she do. She wanted to play all these games. All right, spin the wheel then. But she'll throw rocks and then hide her hand. She'll be like, literally, she said to Cam Newton, I don't see why y'all say I'm hating on Remy. It ain't beef. We don't beef, y'all. It's something the fans and the media brought up. This girl's a liar. Two things can be true. You could be a great fighter who could box, but also be a liar and a POS outside the ring. That's perfectly reasonable. We've seen it before with other athletes. Antonio Brown's a good football player. Outside the ring stuff, he was getting in trouble and a little loopy. Terrell Owens, one of the greatest receivers ever. Outside the ring antics and getting along with him and all that, and locker room problems. It is what it is. So don't try to play me. One thing, I feel like you hear me talk, you hear my vocab, you see how long I've been doing this, you know I'm intelligent. Right? I think that's fair to say at this point. I don't like when people insult my intelligence, right? You're literally saying one thing in this interview, a day later you're saying this, like now you're just playing with me. I don't like that. So that's what I called out about Claressa. Oh, I don't know why the media and the fans, it's just a false narrative from them. I'm not beefing with Remy. Literally have reported about you saying to a fan, F you and F Remy in the DMs. And that was before the Cam Newton interview. And I got all the receipts. So for someone who's not beefing, you sure talk about her a lot and you sure diss her and take shots. The day of your fight, somebody's like, oh, Claressa fighting fight night. What are we drinking? Claressa was like, anything but Remy. You're taking shots. You playing games, bro. That's what I don't respect. I can respect Claressa the fighter. She could fight. This is what I don't respect about you. You see how that works? I could give credit, and everybody should give credit for her boxing ability, making weight, professional, dedicated to her craft in that regard, right? Cool. But two things can be true. The rest of you, we don't like it, and it stank. And that's all I've ever said. I ain't never said she a bad fighter. I know that. she just do too much unlikable BS, man. Like it's just what it is. And then she's very problematic, and then she'll act like she ain't did nothing. Like, oh, why are people saying this? I can't believe it. What did I do? No. That's where it starts to get a bit goofy for me. That's where it gets goofy for me. You know what I mean? Like, whatever you are, be what you are and just own it. She don't want to do that. She want to cast stones at Remy or whoever and then try to be like him. And then when people talk about the outfit, then we're going to go, oh, why are you talking about her outfit? Who cares? It's boxing, man. Stop. And I'll tell that to your face. Stop. Don't waste my time with nothing like that. You gonna let her run amok and do and say whatever. Say that she's not a copycat, and then Franchon shows you she's a copycat. Bumgardner posts and shows you she had the outfit on first, and then when people actually talk about it, that's the problem. Man, stop. A bunch of clowns in this world. People gonna let her do whatever, say whatever. And then when you hold her accountable for what she said, they ignore everything she said and did. They say, oh, come on, ego or whoever. Why are you talking about this? Don't worry about it while I'm talking. I'm getting paid. You ain't. I'm getting paid to talk about it. And so there's your reason. I'm going to talk about it. The fans, I'm getting paid and the fans want me to talk about it. Makes plenty of sense to me. The girl can't talk, can't walk, can't dance, can't dress, can't be quiet, can't be demure. oh my, Relly cooked her. Oh my goodness. She said she can't walk, can't dance. Yeah. Relly let off the clip in that comments. Men supporting Pat because of the players code. But they not players. It's a simp code. Bro, the man just got a come on, that don't even make sense. How is that the players club? The man got a tattoo out of pressure of his girl in little baby font. He got a micro. How is that a player? What part of player? I'm the player then. I ain't got no tats on my body. Definitely a no chick. So I'm the ultimate player then. How's that player? You get branded. Claressa was here. How's that player? Y'all, come on. Y'all just be talking. Y'all be talking, man. How's that player? You got to get attacked because you got an insecure water moccasin for a girlfriend, and you gotta try to even the score, bro. You got a whole Remy bottle on your arm. It's over. Claressa, you lost. Always the two or whatever Remy said. You're never the one. Always the two because. He took 1 hour to get the Remy tattoo, and he took 2 seconds for yours. So you always a two. You heard? Hold on. Claressa, you're never the one, always the two, because he had a 1 hour session to get the Remy bottle on his arm, and that thing the thing like this. He got the Remy bottle all on the forearm real big, and he took 2 seconds to get a little Bobo Jr. tattoo. That look like when your kids go to a festival or a fair, like the state fair or Disneyland, and the kids get the little temporary tattoos. That's what that look like. Y'all know what I'm talking about? You go to Disneyland and your son get a little tribal tattoo and it wash off after a couple showers. He done got a little kid temp tattoo. Bro, he done got a little baby tattoo, thought he did something. And she gonna post it. and that, and then now she feel good, bro. That man got a little temp tattoo. He got a little Hannah. What's that? The Hannah tattoo, bro. He got this. He got a little Hannah. Went to the went to the fair and got a little Hannah design. Ain't that what that's called? Yeah, bro. He got that man went and got some Hannah. Yeah, a little weak ass tattoo, boy. That man got some. He went and got some Hannah tattoo on the fight day, bro. There's two raging narcissists. Why would you get that and overshadow her fight? You know what I mean? Like make the conversation about you. With his little temporary tattoo. And Claressa, dumb but happy, he didn't put magic marker on that shit, bruh. He didn't put invisible ink, squid ink. He should have used the ink for that and then put it on that divorce paper. I wrote like 90% of Remy Wimes. I wrote Remy Wimes. Like 90% of Remy Wimes. Bro, write you some rhymes. And we still ain't gonna listen. He talking about 90%. Bro, you need to write 100% of Claressa rhymes because that girl booty. She said, I'm from Flint where the water wasn't clean. Won't be needing this anymore, Skip. Bro, what female get on? I got a cooker, man. I got a cooker. I got a cooker. What female ever, she don't even know how to be ladylike at this point. What female ever came on a track like that? I'm from Flint where the water wasn't clean. Like, why did you tell us that? I wrote Wimmy Wimes and 90% of Wimmy Wimes, and you could check my email and it's Wimmy Wimes in there. There's the Wimmy Wimes up in there. Bro, all he talk like that's how you know when you ain't popping, when you keep talking about old stuff. We don't care about them old Remy songs. She popping new songs out. But 90% of Wimmy Wimes, I got Wimmy Wimes up in the email with the Wimmy. You still talk, bro, he can't talk about nothing current. That's how I know you ain't popping. No, you ain't popping. You ain't got, like, imagine me talking about videos I did in 2012. Oh, man, I did a hot video. It got like 10,000 views, and it was in 2010. Man, I had that video. It was popping in 2010. Man, Floyd Mayweather had that one fight. That matter. Floyd Mayweather could have had that fight. It was in 2010. Bro, imagine me being a YouTuber. I'm popping now. I ain't got to talk about my old work. I ain't got to talk about old girlfriends, old girls. I got them now. Like, bro, what? So you got to trust the people. You can't trust the people who keep shining old trophies, bro. Man, I kind of would have had that one. It was in 2010. I was the man in 2010. Yeah, I had that hot fire, Dylon, and more Dylon in that 2010. And he's like, man, my girl's so beautiful. Why you ain't get a portrait then? Why you get that little baby name? That's cover up ready. Why you, if your girl's so beautiful, Black Queen, cool. Put that Black Queen face all on your, right? Bro, people don't even know who, she's not even famous like that. You show people, you get a Claressa face portrait on your arm and show people, they think it's Maya Angelou. I know what the Kaye bird sing. Bro, I promise on the dead homies, they won't know who that is. They gonna say, oh, that's Maya Angelou. That's Maya Angelou. They not gonna know who that is. She did. I know why the Kaye bird sang. Claressa shells here. The truth. Bro, yeah. Look like Maya Angelou. Black women all around. Bro, I promise on the dead homies they gonna say it's Maya Angelou. They be like, oh, you got that tattoo. Oh, I'm a big fan of Maya Angelou. The guau ain't but it's all the guau. Y'all, hey, stop with these stupid laugh emojis. I know why the cage bird sang. It's all Claressa Shield. Yeah, get that portrait. Get that Maya Angelou portrait. Pat, get that tattoo on that arm. They think it's my girl Angelou. Black women all around the world. That water in Flint. Jamaican yank. Yeah, get that Maya. Get that. I ain't talking about best of me and the worst of me. We talking about Maya Angelou, not that Maya. Bro, I didn't even know who that is. You calling a rapper washed and you and Papoose suck and can't sell. Then you did a music video. You're looking like Goro. Man, come on, bro. I know. Wow. The K, bro. Look, tell me, you had the same energy as Goro in Mortal Kombat. I thought you had 4 arms in this month. You gonna come out with the 4 arms. You out here looking like MK Ultra. Get that MK, get that Goro. Yeah. Yeah, get that Goro up in there. This is the music video y'all just did. Put that Goro up on your arm then. Claressa got 4 arms. Yeah, in the new Mortal Kombat movie then. You got your hair in a phony tail with the Goro phony tail. Man, come on, bro. I'll burn each one of y'all. Stop playing with me, bro. I'll toast y'all. I'll roast y'all. You talking about Remy washed up. Bro, if Remy's washed, then Papoose the whole laundromat. Like what? Hold on. If Remy is washed, then Papoose is the laundromat. He Nivea. He the whole laundromat. What you talking about, bro? If Remy's the one that's washed, then Papoose got to be the whole laundromat. Every single washer and dryer in there. If Remy the one washed, like, come on, bro. Y'all just let this girl say and get away with anything. And he got the Remy tat still, bro. Cutting off my circulation. Talking about Remy washed. All right. Then Pap the whole laundromat then. If that's washed, Pap is the dry cleaner. Bro, if Remy's washed, then Pap the whole dry cleaner. And everything in the back. Hanging up. Pap the whole ocean. if we just washing, yeah. Yeah, if we just washing, then Pap the whole entire ocean. He the Pacific. He the Indian Ocean out this month. Like what? He the Atlantic. The Red Sea out this month. Cause his career ain't never did nothing, not never. I don't know one chorus. I don't know one bar. All I know that Papoose is alphabet, but I knew the alphabet when I was like 2. So he didn't do that. I knew that from school. That man said A, B, C, D, E, F, G. G is for Goro, gargantuan, gorgeous, gutter, gorgeous, gutter, gorgeous, and generous, generally, generals, Genghis. We just saying random letters. That's how we rapping now. We just pick a letter and just say everything with that letter. Like that's fly to y'all. All right. Law library. What is that even? I don't even know what that is. How is it all right and I ain't never even heard of it? Bro, rapper Papoose. Bro, imagine if you're in the alley and somebody pulled that thing out on you and said, rap a Papoose verse or this is over. Imagine the Pinky in there and he's like, say another Pap verse or this is over and I ain't playing knuckle. Right? Imagine Pinky caught you lacking and you just like, oh man. And he's like, say a Pap verse or this, I'll blow it. Oh, say it again. I'll blow this. What, nigga? Bro, what if Pinky caught you in the alley and then you had a rap a Pap verse? You're cooked, bro. He gonna fry your wig. But, booyah, bro. Ain't no way. Everybody in this room, wig fried. It's over. You in that alley. You left there. Bro, you getting left in that alley. Dead homies, bro. What you gonna be like? B is for boys and berries, a blackberry, beautiful butter. Like, y'all be trying to save your life. These chicks will backdoor you, bro. I don't know. The kittens will backdoor you. That ain't the lyric. Say it again. Say the real lyrics or this is over. Bro, y'all get fried up in there trying to make up Pap lyrics. We don't know who's going back. He just said random people. Librarian will backdoor you. YouTube gonna backdoor. We don't know the lyrics to that. So if Remy is war, I could Remy's catchy. Cause y'all really ugly can't make this up. Her stuff is catchy. I could, just from doing videos, I done picked up some of her bars. Doing videos about it and hearing it. I can't keep hearing something and not pick up on it. Cause I come from rap. Bro. We know clearance. We can say that's catchy. Clearance. That clearance catchier than anything Papoose ever spit. Dead homies. He ain't never had nothing that's memorable like that even. Clearance. Everything. They copying everything. Yeah. Bro, I'm pretty sure the Chinese use Papoose music for torture. Have you somewhere in a dungeon. These people will backdoor you, door. And they just have it on a loop. All right, man, I'll tell you. Bro, the Mexican cartels probably use that. Use Papoose torture. Just put on a Papoose and Claressa song. You know what I give Claressa credit for, but then I take it back immediately? She's confident, but she too confident. Now, I'm not talking about in the ring, because that's good. She confident with, like, other stuff. Like dancing. Like, you dance like Balrog from Street Fighter. She... Like when she did that Lil Kim, she was like, the moral of the story is this. You ain't looking at it. But she was just doing it like mad aggressive. You ain't sticking this. I'm like, bro, what man wants to come up to a girl shadow boxing and dance with her? You could tell she a boxer because she don't know no other moves other than boxing move. Like she'll try to do a dance and then incorporate boxing moves in the dance. Watch. Like she'll do. Like, why you finish it off with a combo? Ain't no dude finna scoot to you in the club and you remind me, you know what I mean? Usher playing it. Say that thing about. Well, we used to slide to the girl like Usher. We say that thing about you. That car and Claressa. She throwing body shot. Ain't no. It's like too masculine. They in the club playing Chris Brown. D-World ain't loyal. When they're in, I want you back in them catered. And then Claressa. Like she throwing combos. Like dudes got a bad dude. Dudes at the club got to not get knocked out. Try to approach her if she was single. She like you doing too much. Oh my bad. Hey, can I take you out? like you try to slow dance and she doing all that. It don't even match the song. It'd be Ray J or something. Say cheek it up. Yeah. Sexy, can I just party my man? And Claressa's like, girl, how you shake? Claressa out here doing the peekaboo defense. Girl, how you shake it? Got it. Like, it don't even be matching the tempo of the song. Yeah. Sexy, can I? Like, what are you even doing, bro? Like a big doofus. And then she can't rap. You don't start over. I'm from Flint where the water wasn't clean. Now water wet, know what I mean? No, we don't. Actually. And then she do all this braggadocious stuff. It looked like your dad was in a wheelchair asking for money. They say your mom was smelling like piss and oil. I'm just telling you what people said. There's a video after her fight where Bobo Sr., it sounded like he said, I only got 200 to the weekend, you know what I mean? And so I need that. She's like, yeah, just ride with us. And like, why would y'all ask that on camera, bro? Flint is different. I'll tell my parents, don't be asking that on camera. Bro, he like, man, I only got the $20 to Bobo, only got the $20 to Friday. What if I could hold a little something? Like, you see this camera right there, though, right? Bro, he's Flint. They gonna ask you for money. They don't care if Dateline there. They just gonna ask you for the money on camera. Christopher Nolan could be filming it. Hell yeah. Rissa, and let me back in the group. I only got $20. $20 to the weed. I mean, I can't make that stress you. Would you? Can I let a nigga hold something? Bro, the pops asking for money on. I thought y'all got so much money, bro. Like, I'll send some money to your pops. I don't care about money. You need some money? I'll give you some money, pops. Bro. And she talking about $90K on the wrist. Put $90K in your pops bank account. And impress me with that. Take care of your folks. Every chance y'all remember, I just bought my mom a TV. Some of y'all even chipped in for the TV. You know what I mean? She posted earlier. Oh, y'all want to? I got work, man. I got you. Look, I already had it queued up. This y'all role model, y'all. I'm probably pregnant now. Papoose went crazy after the fight with her legs open, bro. The leg open somersault emoji. What's wrong with this girl, bro? This is your role model? Papoose, like, it's just so juvenile, bro. Like, it's like giving first boyfriend almost. Even though we know you had other dudes, it's just like weird. What lady you know walk around like that? Shout out to you for the super chat. Tay, I appreciate you on the super chat. What woman you know act like that, bro? For real. Looking like raw flank steak. Oh, wow. Wow. Arby's. We have the meats. Somebody said bragging over so-so-ish. Wow. Y'all going crazy in the comment section. Somebody said bragging over so-so-ish. That's crazy. That's what I'm saying. Like, what? Okay. Here's a little word to the wise, right? The reason I don't believe anything Claressa says is because she comes across as too desperate and too thirsty, right? Here's why. She's like, oh, my nanny's so good. Papoose spent 2 hours down there. Like, you're super masculine to even say that. Do you see how masculine that is? To just go on the internet and tell a bunch of strangers that somebody went downtown on you? That sounds like very, like, you might as well be Arnold. Yeah, what you doing, Papu? He went down there. Like, you might as well just be Commando or something. That's just weird for a woman. What are you doing? Papu, he went down there. He went down there. Ego, read my super chat. I thought I did. She posted earlier, I'm probably pregnant. Papoose went crazy after the fight. I just went over that. I just put it on the screen. Thank you. Yeah, it's that right there. We just went over that. I don't know if you missed it. What are you doing? Hey, Papa. So yeah, to me, that's like this is why I don't believe it. This is why I don't believe it. Right? One, not ladylike at all. Like I'm glad she found someone because it could never be me. The moment a girl start doing all that, now I feel like you advertising. My personal opinion, right? That's a turnoff instantly for me because I want a girl that like, I'm like the video game. I want Uncharted. And I know that's not realistic to be like fully Uncharted, but as close to Uncharted as possible. You know what I mean? That's me. So when a girl's like boastful about her actual relationships and relations vocally to strangers and stuff, I automatically don't trust you. Right? So to me, that's a turnoff. Why would I want to hear about your actual exploits and it just like strangers? Why are you like not at like girls be having, what is it called, a pleasure party? Women be having that. I'm not talking about you with your girls and y'all swapping war stories or whatever, but just to go online, oh, Pap was crunching munch yesterday. Like, this is goofy. This girl's goofy, bro. I don't care how well you say she fight. Goofy. Oh, I tell you, it's all good. I did read it though. Nah, if ever I don't read a super chat or a cash app or whatever, y'all just let me know. I'm gonna try to get to it. Yeah, so it's just goofy. So for me, I would automatically that's why I have a hard time. I don't care about that tattoo stuff. I have a hard time believing Papoose really love her. Because why would you want your girl doing what she do? Why would I want my bitch going online and talking about what we did the night before? Why would I want my girl to be on the Breakfast Club with two dudes, Charlemagne and Envy, and then be like, oh, Quote look good, and standing up and turning around? Why would I want my girl doing a 360 in front of married men and not even just them, it's a syndicated radio show, so other people finna see it. Why would I want my girl doing a 360? That's why I'm like, I don't think he love her like that. Charmaine sent $5 in the Cash App. God bless you. It says, unpack this. Yeah. I'm about to unpack. So for me, that would be a mad turnoff, like instant turnoff. Like, I would say I'm pickier than most, like my homies and stuff. I got homies that the girl have a couple things good and they'll rock with that. But like me, I always been different. So that would be a turnoff. You doing 360s for dudes or standing up and showing. You talking about like literally she be like, oh, he loved me because my nanny do crazy things. Why would I want my girl to be on a platform and say this person is with me because my nanny do crazy things? The oldest rule in the book is don't kiss and tell. Man, pop that. Shout out to Africa Lives Matter. Popping that ish. You know what I mean? Why would I want, like, I'm going to be real. I've been with some goblins, right? But I wouldn't want them to advertise that because if you keep telling it, it's like you're advertising it, right? I'm trying to keep it PG, so I'm not saying the full word, but y'all know if a girl DT, right? And we ain't talking Donald Trump, but a girl DT, right? But then she telling people online she DT, then that's a problem because it's like, why would you want to me, that means you're advertising your skills. Why would me as a man, especially if I'm gonna be with you, why would I want you? Okay, you know how dudes be. Dudes, I know plenty of women and dudes do send pictures unsolicited without the girl doing that. So imagine if a girl's like, oh, I'm cakey, do crazy tricks and I can DT and and people get raunchy as they want online. Imagine what that inbox gonna be looking. Because some dudes don't care. Some dudes don't care if you got a man. They hear you talking like that and they're like, all right, what that mouth do? You know what I mean? So it could never be me, bro. Now, I don't know what Papoose got going on, but he looked bad, man. I could never look at his career the same anymore because you let your girl slide with all that. Remy didn't do this. When the whole 20 years y'all together, I cannot remember. Like, man, I do tricks and backflips in the bed and all. She didn't. I don't remember her doing all that. But whatever she had going on, it is behind the scenes. So, yeah, Claressa act too juvenile for me. It's super weird that you would like tell people. Even like you're like, oh, Papoose was pounding it yesterday. Why? Why do we need to know that? That's y'all relationship. You're like, oh, I think I might be pregnant. Who acts like this, bro? In case you're just joining, Claressa posted this on social media today. So you just want to fight. You're not like, thanks for K. Scott. I had a hard training camp, blah, blah, blah. This is what you putting. I'm probably pregnant now. Papoose went crazy after the fight. And this was in response to the nightcap saying that they had practiced abstinence. You see that? So she's like, not anymore. Why do we need to know that? Like, and Claressa is corny, bro. I'm being real. Great fighter, but corny. And y'all corny for allowing her to do this. And then people like me who are calling it out act like I'm the villain. I don't go around telling you who I done been with and what she was doing and all that. Like, that would be corny of me. I've been on YouTube over a decade. Y'all know that. Caught body. I caught body for real in this industry. We'll say that. And we'll leave it at that. In this industry. But I'm not going to talk about it. It ain't nothing to talk about. That's between me and the person. And I'm a dude. And some dudes are like braggadocious and, I did this. And I ain't never been that dude. And I feel like dudes, even dudes that do that is weak because it's like, why you want to mess up what you got with Shorty trying to blabbermouth and tell everybody your business, and then she look at you like, he can't keep no secret. I don't want to rock with. I don't mess up my situations just so I can blabbermouth. So yeah, this girl, she's all over the place, man. She talking about he went crazy. Why do we need to know that? If that's your man, right? Like, bro, she has something wrong with her. Why? This is what I'm saying, advertising. Why would you want other women to know Papoose went crazy? She's stupid, bro. You stole Remy, like you finished off Remy and Papoose. Hopped in her inbox, befriended her, and then betrayed her and all that, right? So it happened to Remy. It can happen to you, and you're advertising, oh, Papoose rocked my socks or whatever you're saying, right? Whether it's true or not, whatever. Why would you want to advertise that? So then a girl, like a girl who don't care, OF chick or whoever, could be like, oh man, Pap is putting it down. So it's just like, this is stupid. If I show you pictures of women in my phone, I guarantee you a dude in here would be like, oh man, what's her ad? And they would try to see what that's going to be like. You see what I'm saying? So it's like, who even acts like that? Who does this type of stuff? Talking about I'm probably pregnant now. And then like everything you got going on, Remy already had, for real. And you're literally what she said in her song, hand me down. You get the hand me down version. She got the younger Pap, you got the older Pap. She had a kid with him. You got to talk about maybe having a kid with him, or I'm probably pregnant and all this type of stuff. Remy didn't have to talk about I'm probably pregnant. She just got pregnant and had the golden child. You see how corny Claressa looked? And you guys want to excuse it, and then when people bring it up, oh man, why are you talking about this? Because I want to. Next question. I'm gonna keep talking about whatever I want on my page. If she lost, then no showering for weeks. That's funny. Shout out to Charles. She lost and didn't shower for weeks. Have at it, Papoose. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, bro. I ain't finna go crazy and no female that didn't shower for no week. Box smelling like Long John Silver's. I'm good. Yeah, that smell like Hush Puppy. She like, shh, Hush Puppy. Nah, it smell like some Hush Puppies. What y'all, bro? Hell nah. Hell, man, come on, bro. Bro, the girl, I ain't messing with no girl, ain't had no shower no week. Couldn't be me. Smelling like Vandy Camps. Captain Gordon fish sticks. Nah, bro. Out here smelling like my back of the woods. The 49ers Levi Stadium. Out here smelling like Fisherman's Wharf. Smelling like I Know What You Did Last Summer. The fisherman from that. The killer from I Know What You Did Last Summer. Benson. Nah, you ain't gonna catch me slipping like that. Yeast. Hey, y'all better stop with these comments. Yeah, they just said KFC brought the popcorn chicken back. You derobe. It smell like the new KFC popcorn chicken back in season. I'm good, bro. Y'all be tripping in this chat. I be trying to contain myself because y'all out of control. And Claressa changed her hair more than like pop socket. Like you know how the pop sockets on the phone, you can, the new ones, you got the interchanging, you could change out the pop sockets. She changed her hair out like that. It'd be red, then she'd be bald headed for the fight, bald eagle for the fight, and then she'd be at the club and it'd be long again. She like a creative player on 2K or something. She just give herself different looks. He's giving UTIs. Come on, man. Y'all tripping. Y'all tripping up in here. Hey, blood, you saw those bumps on that stomach? Hey, come on, bro. I did see that. I know what you're talking about. Yeah, it looked like a crunch bar, bro. Yeah. I don't know why y'all. Come on, bro. You talking about you got an 8-pack. You got a crunch bar. Ain't no motherfucker 8-pack. You got that crunch bar on the abdomen. Y'all tripping, bro. What's y'all favorite candy? Y'all like Crunch Bar or Twix? What is your favorite candy? Crunch, Nestle Crunch, or y'all like Twix? Twix is better. Oh, Twix go crazy. I like how there's two separate ones. Yeah. Or y'all like Butterfinger. Nobody better lay a finger on my Butterfinger. Hey, they used to have this thing called Butterfinger BBs. Those went crazy. They need to bring them back. Y'all don't remember that? This was like an ultimate movie theater snack. Get your popcorn and get the Butterfinger BBs. Yeah. These were the good old days before social media and you didn't have people talking about all their relations on the internet. Claressa changes her hair. Hey, these comments, bro. Tiana said, Claressa changes her hair more than Miss Potato Head. I cannot deal with this right now. Y'all be wildin'. Miss Potato Head, though. Tiana, that's how you feel? Tiana, that's what we going with? Toy Story, Miss Potato Head? I'm the quote. Bro, which one? Who's this? Hey, yo, bro. Hey, heck nah. Y'all tripping, bro. Nah, this one, yeah. That's the authentic one. This is a limited edition quote down. Yeah. This the one right there. Mm-hmm. Tiana out here tripping. Yeah, man. I be trying to give Claressa some credit, but then she just do too much, bro. Like, you box well, but your opponent was just stiff, slow, uncoordinated. Like, on the inside, Kaye Scott was just getting teed off on. Like, she like froze up. She didn't even look like a fighter. To me, she didn't look like no woman that had fights, 80 plus fights or 80 fights. She didn't. Not at all. Miss Potato Head finna have a baby. Oh my gosh. Pull up a pic of her fight fit. Why? What am I looking at? Oh, I'm glad you brought that up. I do have something to say on that. Because this is the recap with everything. So I could just lump it all in. I'm glad you brought that up. So speaking of her fight night fit, y'all. This girl had a patch that said a powerful divorce. Get her out of here, man. Get her out of here. How you got this powerful divorce, but he don't have a powerful divorce yet? How does that make any sense? You got this powerful divorce junk on, and he still ain't divorced. Oh, she need to give him money. Claressa will fall for anything, bro. The other issue. Remember, she posted this. It had like 18 to 20 blank spots, and she was like, here's sponsorship package. Right? Sponsor the quote. Put a patch on the quote, right? And it had all these red spots where you could allegedly pay for to get a sponsorship spot, right? Let me show it closer. So, look, sponsorship packages, limited availability. Yeah, limited. What happened to this color scheme? You wore red. But remember, look, she had 4 right here on the jacket, 6 right here she still had Coco on the belt line, 6 in the front, 6 in the back, right? See, this is the thing I told y'all. And then 2 on the bra part. 2 on the sports bra part. Right? So 6, 12, 14, and then 4 more. You had 18 slots for sponsors for your fight. Talking about limited. Remember, I told you, Claressa, them sponsors ain't rocking with her. Y'all was like, oh man, you gonna see what you gonna say when she got the big sponsorship. And remember, she did the X Spaces and lied to y'all. She was like, yeah, these YouTubers, they think they hating on the quote, but it's actually helping. I got more sponsorships than ever. Remember, she told y'all that. Y'all some liars, bro. She said, I got more sponsors than ever before, and the YouTubers, they've been hating on me, but it backfired on the YouTubers. And she got more sponsors. So I showed you when she posted what was supposed to be her fight night outfit, it had 18 slots for sponsors to commit and put some money down. She was like, yeah, 18, 20,000 people are going to watch my fight. It's going to be available on Zeus and DAZN. Get your sponsorship right now. Well, guess what? I told you I was going to pay attention. Remember that? I did. Say, quote, okay, that's not a sponsor. Underneath, it says Win Records. So you have one Win Records patch. Then underneath it, you have a Win Records patch. I've just showed you the powerful divorce patch. And then on this side, it says Zeus Network. Man, what I tell you, pack her up. What happened to all the sponsors? Rissa, you said that you the GOAT and what you were doing was beneficial. What the YouTubers were saying wasn't beneficial, and it actually was going to backfire as you had gained more sponsorship than ever. All this girl does is lie. Where were those sponsors? Why do you need 2? Bro, these people are idiots. I try to tell y'all. Why do you need 2? Come on, like, be real. Why do you need a Win Records patch right here and then directly underneath another Win Rec? Come on, bro. And then didn't you change the name to Win Networks? So why do you have these old patches and it's not even called records anymore? These people are dumb. I don't care what none of y'all talking about until otherwise proven. These people are dumb. Why would you put a Win Records patch on the sports bra part, right? And then directly underneath another Win Records patch? Isn't that kind of redundant? Like you're taking you're just trying to fill it out. You're trying to even it out or whatever, make it symmetrical or something. But you don't need a Win Records patch right there and then one directly. How many times are you going to advertise for these people? You know what I mean? And then on top of that, y'all said y'all changed the name to Win Networks. So why does it say records still? These people are low budget. It's like Tubi. And then the Powerful Divorce, I don't even know what that is. Somebody said it was a book. Good luck with that. And then the other patch is Zeus, which we knew they're already getting a cut of your money. So we already knew about them. Where are her major sponsors? That's why I promise you, people think, oh, you're hating on Claressa. If Claressa did everything I said, I don't know about now, but when I first started saying it, when she had time to pull the plane up, she would be in a much better spot. She don't listen. She does things her way. Enjoy that. Now you got 2 Win patches, a Zeus patch, and a damn Powerful Divorce, which Papoose don't have a Powerful Divorce. So that just looks stupid anyway. You trying to sneak this with a patch, but then people look at the patch, but then they see that tattoo of Remy on his arm still. Bigger than the Clarence tattoo he got of you. These people are performative. So, yet again, something that Boxingego said that came true. I told you, acting like she act, ghetto and unprofessional, sponsors would not be lining up. And she had 18 spots. Where did those go? I literally just showed you 18 spots you were advertising weeks ago. Clearly is evident that the sponsors weren't effing with you, because you didn't have patches all here and here. You didn't have here and here and here and here and here and here. Like, do you understand how bad she looked? Peep. You said you had room for 6 on the front. Look, front trunks, 6 sponsors, top and bottom, top and bottom, top and bottom. This looked like the same fit you wore, just in a different color, right? So you still had that 3-sectional skirt type of look. You had 6 on front, 6 on back. But come fight night, you still had the same type of outfit on, right? Same type of outfit on. But you look at it, she only had the top layer done, and these are all pretty much redundant, non-big companies. Like, non-big companies who weren't associated. We'll just put it like that. No Nike, no Gatorade, no Verizon, no Allstate, no Geico, no Samsung, Vizio, you know what I mean? Apple, McDonald's, so-and-so's law firm that make a lot of money. You had a Win Records patch, a Powerful Divorce, whatever that is, and a Zeus patch. So you ain't got no type of endorsements. You had all them people there allegedly, 16K, and you had no endorsements, no real brand deals. Try to tell y'all, oh man, ego, yo hating. Am I hating now? Am I hating now? You don't have no, like, why don't you have like Hublot, a watch company, AP, right? Canelo got to deal with Dolce and Gabbana, right? How come you ain't got that? Gervonta walk out, he had Chrome Hearts. He had a Chrome Heart. We're talking about big brands. The boy Tank, look. Tank Davis, Chrome Hearts, Chrome Hearts. Chrome Hearts, Chrome Hearts. Look, he got a Chrome Hearts punching bag. Chrome Hearts, Chrome Hearts. I'll take all of Clarissa's sponsorships. I'll take Gervonta's over all the ones she had. Give me that Chrome Hearts. That's fire. Bro, I'd rather just wear Chrome Hearts on the thing. This look iller anyway. And here's the thing. There's fighters who are like a lot smaller than Claressa Shields, like in terms of stature, and they even be having sponsorships. Where's Claressa? Where's Clarissa's sponsorships, y'all? Like Tim Tszyu just fought. Look, he got a car dealership, Everlast, and then JD Motors or somebody. You know what I'm saying? That's Tim Tszyu, who just fought. Looked like a different fight. Hit Fit, something else, and Car Biz. You know what I mean? So Car Biz is rocking with him. Multiple fights. Claressa Shields, French on fight. And pretty much since she got with Papoose. Where the sponsors at? Look. Win Records. She got a Win Records patch again in Snack. And unfortunately, the owner of Snack passed away earlier this year. Victor Conti. Look, where are your sponsorships? Win Records and Snack. And Snack, I don't even know if they paying or they just supplying you supplements. Where them sponsorships at, Rissa? Huh, Rissa? Look, her sponsorship is Snack. And her nickname is Coco. So, to me, there's a reason. Amanda Serrano on Time Magazine, about to do this TikTok fight and try to break the record. Claressa out here with no sponsors. And she be hating like, all these girls are broke. Okay. Well, guess what? Amanda Serrano did say Econo, so probably hotels or car rentals or something. Dodge, I'm guessing the car company, and Celsius energy drink. So how she got that? How Amanda Serrano got that? She got Time Magazine, Celsius, whatever. What is this? Total Wireless, Econo again. So she got sponsors rocking with her each fight. You see what I'm saying? Big companies, bruh. Look, Econo. So multiple fights, these people are rocking with her. Econo and Total Wireless, right? And I'm sure it varies from each one to each one. This is the part y'all don't be paying attention to. So she'd be like, oh, I'm the highest paid female. Look, FanDuel, I can't read that, but it's somebody else, right? And the shorts look kind of similar to Clarissa's shoes. Right? Celsius. So while you up here dry hating, there's other, outside of your boxing paycheck, there's other ways to get money. You only have, let's be real. Claressa has no future at all with rap. None. In my opinion, she's trash, and then the numbers are showing that. Remy got more on a teaser than Claressa got on her Alicia Baumgartner diss. So she can't do a cooking show. She has no sponsorships. You got to make all your money. You got to make all your money in boxing only. And we know Papoose is likely taking some of your stuff. Tracy Curry sent $3. Did you hear her and Katie got suspended? Again, I'm going to say it again. That doesn't have anything to do with me. I don't know nothing about it. She got suspended. It's standard protocol. Every fighter gets suspended after their fight for concussion protocols and stuff, so you don't fight again. So it don't have nothing to do with me. I don't have no information on it. Back to it. You hating on Baumgartner. She in shape. Look. She in shape. She about to be on a TV show. Where's Claressa's TV show? Ego, you're the only channel not talking about the suspensions. I don't give a what that got to do with me. Well, I don't care. Why do y'all care what I don't want to talk about that? Because there's nothing to it. There's nothing to talk about. So, yeah, I'll be the only one not talking about it. My life don't change by what people talk about. I talk about what I want on my channel. I get you guys a title, so if y'all want to talk about that, click on the video. If not, go to whoever's channel that's talking about what you want. I'm not talking about that because it's just regular protocol. Some of y'all don't know boxing enough to know what boxing rules are and protocol. That's why I'm not getting into that. Alicia looks good, yeah, she definitely looked good. Yeah, exactly, Kevin. Formalities. That's what I'm saying. That's just like Ryan Garcia and Devin fought, they both were suspended. This is regular boxing stuff. Happens all the time. The reason being is because you can't fight on Saturday and then fight again on Wednesday, because you run the risk of brain injuries if you keep fighting back to back without resting. No, it literally says on her box rec, she's suspended for a couple of days. So what do y'all want me to talk about? That's normal stuff. It would be one thing if it said indefinitely suspended for failure. It don't say nothing like that. So ain't a non-story to me. So yeah, I'm not talking about it, and I'm not going to keep talking about it. So yeah, man, Claressa Shields, good performance. The opposition wasn't there though. The opposition wasn't there. Kaye Scott, she could be a nice girl, but she. Somebody said Claressa need. Hey, Tiana, Tiana been wilding out Nick Cannon style the whole chat. Tiana said, "Hey, Ego, Claressa need a Four Loko sponsorship. You ain't never lied. That's who need to sponsor her. Some damn Four Loko. She dressed like Four Loko too. Them ugly ass cans. 12% alcohol. Yeah. Tiana, you gotta stop. This is how Claressa look every fight. You ain't never lied. This is exactly how Claressa dressed. Outfit be yellow, hair be red. Didn't she really have that? She looked like a bumblebee. She had that yellow fit. Y'all remember that? Yellow outfit, media day, workout. Yeah. She out here looking like out here looking like Bruce Lee in that well, hold on. So remember the outfit. My memory is great, y'all. Bumblebee from Transformers, right? We'll start with that. Boom. Tell me I'm lying. Tell me I'm lying. That don't look like your girl Rissa. Y'all seen it. Tell me she out here looking like Bumblebee. Then the other one, in case y'all forgot, here's the outfit. Y'all see that? Okay. The other one, my memory is too crazy. Bruce Lee yellow jumpsuit. Bro. Whoop. Bro, remember? Yeah. She out here dressed like that. 4 Loco shoes. Exactly how she pull up to her media days, man. Just like this. She don't got an original bone in her body. Stealing from Franchon, stealing from Ego, stealing from Red Rem, stealing from Bumgarner. You took that whole bikini look. You stole everything, man. I don't think she did anything original. Bumblebee Tuna ain't did nothing original. Copycat disease word. Hey, I got a breaking story. I'm gonna drop it tonight. I gotta finish the edit, but come back for that video. Here's a sneak peek. It involves Claressa Shields and Layla Ali. Come back to my channel late night tonight in a couple hours. That video gonna cook up. So run the numbers up. Thank you guys for joining me. Holla.